First day of training camp, some news coming out during the week, guys, on the physically unable to perform non-football injury list. You had Jack Conklin. You also had Anthony Walker, David Bell, Denzel Ward. Of all of those, who concerns you a lot? Who is it not quite as concerning?
Ward is not a big surprise. He was in a walking boot at his camp, and, he'll be back at some point. Conklin, not a big surprise either as he walks back from that knee injury. But, I think David Bell, not being able to see him out here, he's going to start in the slot, or at least that seemed like the plan in the spring. So to not have him out there, to not have him get those reps with Jacoby Brissett and Deshaun Watson and kind of get himself ready. We've seen rookies before struggle when they haven't been able to have a full camp. So I think that's probably the most concerning. Now, I think if he's back in 2 weeks maybe, I think he'll be okay as long as he gets some preseason work in. But that's probably the most concerning, just based on his role and based on what we've seen with rookies getting hurt in the past.
Yeah, and look no further than last year when Anthony Schwartz couldn't go at the beginning of training camp, and it kind of was an uphill climb.
Yeah, and the good thing is Bell got a lot of work in during the spring. Schwartz was hurt during the spring as well last year, and it was kind of a weird, shortened off-season program for him. But Bell at least got a lot of work in the spring. He's lockered next to Deshaun Watson, so he's learning all of this stuff. He's learning it in warp speed. So I think he'll be okay. But if we do start to get to 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, or he comes back and he re-injures it, then you start to really get concerned.
Is that something you think prompts them to go out and look at a veteran wide receiver? Up till now, they really haven't wanted to do that.
I've thought they should all along. I think they're a receiver short still, honestly. Now, maybe somebody steps up, like an Anthony Schwartz or one of these undrafted rookies or one of those guys kind of steps up. But I would like to see them maybe go after a veteran guy. I've wanted them to do that even when David Bell was healthy. Like you said, they don't seem to have much of an appetite for that. But maybe you could see something, when the cut down to 53 happens. It could take that long. But I think they're going to kind of go with what they have.